Hello, my lovelies. Well, hello, my love. Hello, my lovelies. 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 So, this is Birghita here. I have had a lot of interest on my daily booth from people asking how have I been making these little rag flowers that I've been wearing in my hair. And so I'm not selling them. I am going to be teaching you how to make them in this video today. They're really, really easy. All you need is something small and circular to trace around, a pen, a piece of fabric, something hard to trace the circles that you're going to need out on, and a needle and thread. And once you have all those things gathered, you want to decide if you're going to be making this style, which is like the petaled flower style, which I really like a lot, or if you want to make the rosette style, which is like this one, which they're a little bit heavier, and this one kind of doesn't like staying on the bobby pin very much, but they are very cute. This one's actually made out of 2 different types of rag, so you know there's a lot of versatility. So you get your fabric, etc. I'm going to teach you how to make these. Get your fabric, lay it out on your hard surface, trace out 8 to 10 circles using your tracer, cut those out, and you're going to be left with something like this. These little round circles of fabric that we just cut out. So I cut out 8 of them, and so you want to thread a nice sturdy needle with some thread that matches your fabric. And what you're going to do is you're going to take each circle, fold it in half like this, and then put your needle into the front part like that. So you want to put your needle right there. And so you end up pulling through, and you get this little pocket where you've threaded your needle through. You're going to thread them all that way. Try to fold them all over like yeah. Put the needle in like yeah. Once you have all of them threaded all the way through, you want to pull the thread if you like the way they look. I mean, first rearrange them, you know, do whatever you want, make them in a more pleasing pattern, arrange them so that they splay nicely, or if you want them all bunched up in one, you know, some people go for that. I like a more daisy-like flower, because, you know, I like to put buttons in the center, and a button goes on easier when you have a splayed flower. But if you don't plan on putting a button in and you like them more like this is a bunchy flower. It's kind of a cute, it's a thinner material. This denim that I'm using, because I'm using a dark wash denim, is actually going to be better for the splayed flower look. But if you're using something like a light cotton, or if you're using a rayon, those are going to definitely bunch up into a fluffier flower. So get all of your petals onto your thread. I'm almost done. And you're going to have something that when you tighten it all down, looks like that. Little flowery thing. I'm going to rearrange my petals because I like them to be all spread out. Once you have it the way you like it, oops, I lost the petal. Once you have it the way you like it, you want to go through the bunch a couple more times to secure them all in place, and then you're going to do the felt backing, or really you could probably use any material. I prefer to use felt. So right now I'm going to go through, I'm going to make a loop to secure this and go through all of the flower bits again. Make sure that it's coming out how you like it. Like so. There we go. Got all my flower bits. Make sure you knot it real tight, because you don't want anything coming off. You want your flower to stay intact when you're working with the rest of it. And then I want you to make sure that you have a piece of felt. I have this orange stuff which I've been using, and with this felt you're going to want to cut a small circle and then in the circle, well, it's more of an oblong. Make sure that it's going to fit neatly onto the back of your flower. Fold it in half and make 2 slits in the middle of it. Because what we're going to do now is we are going to take a bobby pin and we're going to thread our bobby pin through those 2 slits we just made. Like this. You want to be careful that you don't make the slits too big because otherwise the flower attachment will be really loose. So see how it's on the top part of the bottom but not on the bottom? It's just threaded through that top part. We're going to take our flower, lovely flower. We're going to take our piece of felt backing. Oh, first, if you want to attach a button, this would be the time to attach a button, but this would be the point where you put a button on. Then sew your felt backing gently onto your flower, like that. And after that, your little flower like this will be done. So let's move on to rosettes. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use the same dark denim that I was using before. And so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut a strip that is about 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide out of your fabric. Okay, now that we've got our nice long strip for our rosettes, you want to take the end of one of the ends, fold it in half. Actually, you want to fold the whole strip in half, and then fold that end again in a triangle, and start to twist the strand, or twist the fabric and wrap around that triangle, holding in the center. So we've got our fabric, which has been folded in half. We're twisting it as we wrap around our center, which is our bud, basically. So you can definitely think of this the way you think of like an actual rose. What you want to make sure you do is that you don't make it too big, and that you don't let your bud collapse as you're making it, because that I have found is a big problem, is that the bud can collapse while you're making it. So hold firmly in that center, and then when you've got it to a size you like, I like mine kind of small, you want to tuck the rest of the strip behind it and pin, using, you know, little pins, your rows together to make it easier to sew. So now I've got this little rose. You're gonna sew back and forth through the rosette to pin all the different layers together, as if you're sewing a rag rug, because you have to sew each coil to the coil next to it. And when you're done with that, you will end up with something that looks like this, you know, see? And you'll trim off the excess fabric from the back. And then I want to attach the pin the same way you attach the pin to the petaled flower, with the felt backing, and then just loop stitching it around the felt backing. And that is really all you need to know about making these lovely flowers. These actually are kind of shitty because they're denim, and denim is really not what these were ever meant to be made out of. Also, I never wear denim unless it's just like a pair of really nice jeans. So that's all I have for you guys today. This is Birghita signing out.